Is your body whispering a warning while you sleep? You go to bed hoping for rest. The room is quiet. The lights are off. But somehow, your body won't fully relax. Your feet feel oddly cold, even under a thick blanket. Your calves ache with a dull tension you can't quite stretch away. Your hands go numb if you lay on one side too long. You shift. You reposition. You sigh. It's subtle and so easy to brush off. Maybe I didn't drink enough water, you tell yourself. Maybe it's just part of getting older. But what if your body isn't just restless? What if it's whispering, telling you something important before it becomes something serious? You see, after 60, the signs of poor circulation don't usually come as loud alarms. They come as discomfort, as inconvenience, as annoying little things that eventually become big problems if left ignored. Poor blood flow at night doesn't just rob you of sleep, it silently starves your tissues of oxygen and healing. Your heart has to work harder to push blood through narrower vessels. Your nerves begin to misfire from undernourishment. Over time, what began as a little tingling or cold toes turns into neuropathy, weakness, fatigue, or something worse. And yet, so many men accept this slow decline as if it were a natural sentence of aging. But aging isn't a sentence. It's a stage. And every stage of life deserves care, awareness, and respect. Your body is wise. It speaks through sensation. When something isn't flowing right, especially your blood, it doesn't shout. It nudges. A twitch here. A chill there. A wake up at 2:17 a.m. for no reason at all. And when we learn to listen to those whispers, to respond with kindness instead of dismissal, we move from passive aging to intentional living. So tonight ask yourself, what is your body trying to tell you, quietly, gently, as you lie in the dark? And are you willing to answer that whisper with something as simple as one spoonful of support? 1. Why blood flow changes after 60, and why it hits you hardest at night. As you age, one of the most underappreciated changes in your body isn't in your joints or muscles, it's in your blood vessels. In your 30s and 40s, arteries are flexible, elastic, and responsive. Blood flows freely to your brain, heart, and extremities. At night, when you lie down, your body efficiently redistributes blood to support rest and repair. But after 60, things change, quietly, gradually, and often without warning. Your arteries begin to lose elasticity due to a natural decline in collagen and elastin, two proteins that keep blood vessels flexible. At the same time, your production of nitric oxide, a molecule that helps blood vessels dilate, starts to fall sharply. That means your vessels don't relax the way they used to. Now let's talk about nighttime. When you sleep, your heart rate slows. Your blood pressure naturally drops. This is a protective process designed to give your heart a rest. But if your arteries are stiff and your nitric oxide is low, blood can pool in certain areas, and the flow to your hands, feet, or brain can become restricted. That's why you may wake up with tingling or pins and needles in the limbs, a strange numbness in the hands, tightness or spasms in the calves, cold toes, despite warm blankets. Let's take Walter, 70, from Bristol. A retired teacher, he started noticing dead arm sensations every morning, assuming it was his pillow. But a routine checkup revealed early signs of poor circulation. His doctor explained, "This is your body whispering that blood isn't flowing like it used to." What's alarming is that most men normalize these symptoms, when in reality, they're early red flags of circulatory decline. The good news? These changes can be slowed or even reversed with small, consistent habits. But first, we have to notice the signs and not dismiss them as just old age. 2. The one spoon hack that helps, what it is and why it works so well. So what's this simple, unassuming spoonful that could support your circulation while you sleep? It's beetroot powder, a vibrant, earthy supplement made from gently dehydrated beets, rich in one of nature's most powerful blood flow boosters, nitrates. Now, don't be put off by the word nitrate. These aren't the synthetic additives in processed meats. These are natural, plant-based nitrates that your body converts into nitric oxide, a gas that relaxes and widens blood vessels, making it easier for your heart to move blood through every inch of your body. Here's how it works. You take 1 teaspoon of beetroot powder before bed. As it digests, the nitrates are absorbed and converted into nitric oxide. Nitric oxide signals the smooth muscles in your blood vessels to relax and open. Wider vessels equals better blood flow equals more oxygen and nutrients reaching your tissues. And because this happens gradually over hours, it can support circulation throughout the night when your body needs it most. In one landmark study published in the journal Nitric Oxide, researchers found that older adults who took dietary nitrate supplements showed immediate improvements in blood vessel function even during rest. Let's return to Edward, our retired police officer. He was skeptical. How could a teaspoon of beet powder help my legs? But after just 10 days of nightly use, he noticed something surprising. He no longer woke up with his calves cramping. The pins and needles in his toes disappeared. And for the first time in years, he slept through the night without tossing and turning. What's more, beetroot is naturally high in antioxidants, potassium, and magnesium, minerals that help regulate blood pressure and reduce inflammation. It's simple. It's natural. It's inexpensive. And it meets your body where it is, not by forcing change, but by gently supporting the processes that are already trying to heal you. You don't need another prescription to feel better. Sometimes, all you need is one small, crimson-colored spoonful, at just the right time. 3. What this hack really does for your body. Improving circulation at night does more than just keep your feet warm. It transforms how your entire body heals, functions, and wakes up the next day. When you support blood flow during sleep, you're actually enhancing 3 vital nighttime processes. 1. Cellular repair. Blood delivers oxygen and nutrients your tissues need to heal. Without good flow, your muscles, joints, and even your brain don't regenerate as efficiently. 2. Toxin removal. A healthy circulatory system carries waste products away from cells, sending them to the liver and kidneys. When blood moves slowly, these toxins linger longer, contributing to inflammation and fatigue. 3. Hormonal balance. Sleep is when your body produces testosterone, growth hormone, and melatonin. But these depend on healthy blood flow. Poor circulation can subtly sabotage these systems, leading to lower energy, mood swings, and poor sexual function over time. Let's talk about Dan, age 72, a widower and avid gardener in Oregon. Dan began noticing he couldn't concentrate in the mornings like he used to. His hands felt heavy when he tried to prune rose bushes. His sleep was light and broken, and he started relying on coffee just to function. After reading about beetroot, he added a teaspoon to warm chamomile tea each night. Within 2 weeks, he noticed deeper sleep. A month in, he said, "My mornings feel brighter. I don't need coffee just to get going. My hands feel more alive." And perhaps most meaningfully, he began dreaming again, vividly. That's often a sign of reaching deeper sleep stages, something that eludes many men over 60. Better nighttime circulation nourishes your heart, feeds your brain, and recharges your emotional energy. It's not about supercharging yourself, it's about letting your body do what it was designed to do, heal while you rest. And that starts with one small, thoughtful decision before bed. 4. How to use the 1-spoon hack effectively. The beauty of this circulation-boosting habit is its simplicity. But how and when you take it can greatly influence its effectiveness. Let's start with the basics. Backhand index pointing right. Use 1 level teaspoon of beetroot powder, roughly 3 to 5 grams. Backhand index pointing right. Mix it into a warm beverage, like water, chamomile tea, or even oat milk. Backhand index pointing right. Drink it 30 to 60 minutes before bed, giving your body time to absorb and begin converting the nitrates into nitric oxide. Backhand index pointing right. Try to take it on a mostly empty stomach, or at least not immediately after a heavy meal. This allows faster absorption. Now let's add a layer of intention. You see, combining this spoonful with other gentle, circulation-friendly habits can amplify the benefits. Think of it as priming the pump before bed. Just stretch for 5 minutes, calves, hamstrings, and ankles. This wakes up blood vessels and improves oxygen flow. Take a slow 10-minute walk after dinner. It doesn't have to be a workout, just a stroll to tell your blood vessels, we're still in motion. Stay well hydrated throughout the day. Dehydration thickens blood slightly, making it harder to circulate at night. Now meet Peter, 74, from Manchester. After years of stiff legs and restless nights, he began combining beetroot tea with light stretching and a simple gratitude ritual. Within weeks, his legs felt less like lead in the morning. It wasn't just the beetroot, it was the whole rhythm of taking care of myself before sleep, he said. Peter's experience highlights a powerful truth. It's not just what you take, it's how you frame the habit. This isn't just a powder. It's a quiet message to your body each night. I'm listening. I care. Let's heal. And that mindset, paired with the right timing and intention, can turn a spoonful into a truly life-enhancing routine. 5. Is it safe? What you need to know before you start. One of the most important questions men ask when trying something new, especially after 60, is this. Is it safe for someone like me? And that's the right question to ask. Because your body at 65 or 75 isn't the same as it was at 35. And being cautious isn't fear, it's wisdom. The good news is that beetroot powder is generally very safe for most older adults, especially when taken in small, food-based amounts like 1 teaspoon per day. But let's walk through the key precautions and considerations, because your body deserves respect. White heavy checkmark. Most men can use it safely if you're not taking nitrate-based medications for heart conditions. You don't have chronic kidney disease or a history of oxalate kidney stones. Your blood pressure tends to be on the higher side, which beetroot can gently lower. Warning: you should speak with your doctor if you're on blood pressure medications or blood thinners, e.g., warfarin. You've had kidney stones or trouble with oxalate-rich foods in the past. You're diabetic and closely tracking your blood sugar, as beets are naturally sweet. Some harmless side effects to know. Urine or stool may appear red or pink. This can be surprising, but it's completely normal and safe. A small number of users report mild digestive upset. If so, try taking it with a light snack. Let's take George, 69, from Alberta. He was on low-dose lisinopril for blood pressure and worried about taking anything new. After checking with his GP, he got the green light. It gave me peace of mind knowing I wasn't guessing, he shared. That's the spirit. You're not looking for shortcuts or gimmicks, you're looking for gentle, thoughtful support. So take this step with awareness, ask questions, and trust your instinct to care deeply for the body that's carried you this far. 6. Why most men miss this simple fix? You might be wondering, if this one spoon hack is so simple and effective, why haven't I heard about it before? The answer lies not in science, but in human nature, especially male nature. Many men over 60 grew up in a culture that encouraged silence around health concerns. You were taught to push through pain, to be tough, to ignore discomfort. A little cramping? Walk it off. Cold feet at night? Just grab another blanket. Fatigue? That's just part of getting old. The result? Generations of men who normalize warning signs until they're too serious to ignore. And the second reason? We often think that solutions to complex problems must be equally complex. Prescriptions, machines, surgeries. So when someone suggests a spoonful of beetroot powder before bed, this seems too simple to matter. But that's the power and the tragedy of missing small solutions. Because small doesn't mean weak. In the right context, small is strategic. Small is sustainable. Small is powerful. Let's meet Lawrence, 75, a former Navy mechanic in California. For years, he chalked up his restless sleep and leg cramps to just age. But after his granddaughter encouraged him to try this beetroot habit, he was skeptical. I laughed at it, he admits. What's 1 spoon of red powder going to do? 3 weeks later, he wasn't laughing. He was sleeping through the night. His morning brain fog had lifted. I didn't realize how much I had accepted feeling less than myself. You see, aging doesn't mean surrendering vitality. Sometimes it means being willing to try something simple, even if it's not flashy, even if it's not a pill. And that shift, from dismissing to listening, is often what separates decline from renewal. Take the spoon. Take control. In the end, this isn't really about a spoon. It's about what that spoon represents. It's a quiet but powerful act of ownership. It says, I may be aging, but I'm still in the driver's seat of how I age. Too often, men are told, implicitly or explicitly, that after 60, their best years are behind them. That decline is inevitable. That pain is normal. That fatigue is the price of living long. But you know what? That mindset is the real danger. Because the moment you believe there's nothing left to improve, you stop looking for what's possible. Taking a single spoonful of beetroot powder before bed won't turn back the clock. But it might give you back the warmth in your toes, the calm in your sleep, the energy in your mornings. And most importantly, it returns the conversation to your body. It says, I'm still listening. I still care. And when you take small, consistent actions to support your health, even at night when no one's watching, you begin to reclaim something even greater than circulation. You reclaim your agency. Let's face it, there will always be things outside your control. But how you treat your body today, how you respond to its quiet warnings, that's in your hands. So tonight, when you reach for that spoon, remember, it's not just about improving blood flow. It's a promise to yourself. A promise that says, I am still becoming. I am still worth the effort. And that, my friend, is what real strength looks like. If this message resonates with you, please share your thoughts in the comments. Let others know they're not alone in this journey. And if you haven't already, like, subscribe and share, because aging with strength and awareness is something worth spreading.